Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball.
And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in. Thanks all for joining in here. So we got the Sweet 16 late night matchup going down. The number 1 seed, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the Arizona Wildcats in this matchup. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, as we are around 3.5 minutes away before tip-off for today's matchup here, with Duke just having a big-time season this year for the Blue Devils. 3rd season under John Shire, record of 33-3. Dominated the ACC, going 19-1 in the ACC. They won 13 straight games in a row, 5 national championships for Duke. And Cooper Flagg, number 1 projected NBA draft pick, man, he is balling out this year, averaging 19, 7.5, and 4 assists per game for points, rebounds, and assists this season. And this Duke team having a humongous tournament, smashing both of their opponents, winning against Mount St. Mary's 93-49. They took down Baylor 89-66 in the second round. Arizona, a wire-to-wire game against Oregon, able to pick up the win by 4, 87-83 to get here over the 4 seed. Arizona won against Akron rather easily in the first round matchup, 93-65. They have had some issues this year against Power 5 opponents. 17-12 record for Arizona. They have crushed the mid-majors, going 7-0 with double-digit wins every single time against the mid-major this season. But when they faced tougher competition, they've had a lot of trouble going up against challenging competition this season for Arizona. And a telltale between two teams that can score the basketball really well. Top 25 in the country for Arizona in points scored per game, but their defense ranks 200 in the nation, allowing opponents to average 72 points per game. This Duke team is just all around just an excellent team here, just so well. Number 1 on KenPom in offensive rating, number 4 in defensive rating on KenPom. They're 25-1 with their current starting 5. Just so much size, so much length. Everybody's 6'5" and greater on the roster. All but one player on the roster 6'5" or taller. And 28 out of their 33 wins have been by double digits this year for Duke, which coming into tonight's game, they're a 9.5 point favorite on the spread. I'm fully confident tonight that they can cover the spread once again against a one-sided Arizona team that plays really well offensively, but they do lack the defense to possibly compete against this Duke team tonight. Duke ranking 12th in the country in points per game. They're number 6th in fewest points allowed this season. and also a top 10 team in ball control this year, around 9 turnovers per game. Just a really rounded unit for this Duke squad this season, doing it through efficiency. Shooting splits are incredible this year. Top 20 on field goal shooting percentage, 2-point shooting percentage, shooting the 3. They rank 17th in the country. And at the free throw line, they're number 15 in the country at 78.5%. Just all around, just a tremendous machine of a team this season with just really good balance what they have, with a lot of just excellent young NBA-ready players on the team in their first season. And then they got mixed in with veteran players, guys like Tyrese Proctor is with the program now as a junior, and also a solid transfer, Mason Gillis out of Purdue, just rounding out a really, really deep roster what Duke has this year. Arizona, Caleb Love has played Duke multiple times throughout his career, a fifth-year senior, and I believe it's going to be his 12th time in this game that he is playing Duke for Caleb Love, and he is no stranger. Former UNC Tar Heel, the top scorer on the team for Arizona going into this matchup. So if you guys are doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This game is taking place at Newark, New Jersey, Prudential Center. For this matchup, the East Regional Semis, Duke against Arizona, 1 versus 4. And a battle here going out today. Type in the chat who you guys like to win this one, Duke or Arizona. Right now, the poll is pretty close, 53-47. Duke by 6% right now on the poll, leading Arizona. So make sure to pour in those votes. Winner of this game will take on Alabama, who picked up a masterclass victory over BYU with 113 total points. This Alabama team looks really, really dangerous. They drilled NCAA tournament best record in threes in the game that wrapped up around a half an hour ago against BYU. What's good? Leafs defense sucks. Welcome back in here, bud. Yeah, Malawak been on fire. He changes like all the energy for the team. Like, he's just such a strong attacker at the rim. How he's like a big time lob threat and just dunks it down with authority. I mean, that's like all these like energy momentum building plays. 7'2" big man, and his size and length just completely altering everything. Starting unit looks like this in this game for Duke as they get themselves with Sion James, Tyrese Proctor, Con Knipple having a really solid season shooting from the floor. Cooper Flagg, which is highlighted by the CBS broadcast for the #1 projected pick, and Kamam Malawach, which is he's having a big season for the big man. Caleb Love, Jaden Bradley, Anthony Del Orso, Trey Townsend, and Toby Owaka, the starting 5 for Arizona. Arizona 24-12. Both of these teams played each other back in November, and Duke was limited to 69 points in that game. They still won by 14, 69-55 on November 22nd. That was the third fewest points that Duke scored this season, but their first ever true road trip, and they flew all the way out to Tucson across the country and beat Arizona by 14 in that game. The spread for this one just at 9.5. You got young players that's matured each and every single game for Duke. This is not a team that looks like it's full of freshmen on it. These first-year players, with 36 total games that they played this season, they have come just full circle right now and really matured as big-time adults here on the biggest stage of them all, and they have really excelled and played extremely hard up to this point right now. And 2 blowout victories, back-to-back games. Mount St. Mary's 93-49, Baylor 23-point win in the second rounds. I expect Duke here to come out firing and looking for a big game out of the Blue Devils tonight in this one. John Shire, 87-21 all-time. Winning percentage just above 80%, going up against Tommy Lloyd. 6-2 in the NCAA tournament all-time for Tommy Lloyd as we are underway, and Duke controls the opening tip. White jerseys, blue numbers, blue letters for Duke, going left to right on the floor. Cooper Flagg with possession here. He lobs it inside over to Sion James. Back out to the perimeter. Malawach into the hands of Flagg. Open 3. Takes it. Off the rim, no good. Tipped to by Malawach. Offensive rebound controlled by James. James dribble drive right down the lane inside. He scores. Up and off the backboard. Duke to strike first tonight. Arizona first possession. They like to go quickly up the floor for Arizona. They score a ton of points. They do allow a good bunch of points, though. 25th in the nation in scoring. 200th, though, in total defense and points allowed. Some pressure being displayed by Duke off the double team there. Arizona dribbles up to the elbow, deep to jumper. Jaden Bradley connects on it. 2-2 right now. Second possession for Duke. 13 straight wins. That is number 2 behind Houston in the nation currently in longest active winning streaks. Flag at the right wing perimeter. Slides it on top over to Knipple. Knipple off to Proctor at the left wing. Proctor defended by Jaden Bradley around the perimeter. Moves it on top to Malawach. Handoff Flag. Flag dribbles up. Floats it up over the top. Malawach has it. 6 in the shot clock off the flag. Dump off to the corner. Loose ball. And it rolled out of bounds in the corner. Turnover charge to Duke. And Cooper Flag takes full responsibility off that turnover right there. So first turnover coming with 18:41 left to go in the first as it goes back to Arizona. Possession number 2 of the night here for Arizona. Top of the key, Trey Townsend. He slides it over to his left around the perimeter. Jaden Bradley looks to turn the corner. Dribbles up. Inside, up fake. Sneaks right around Malawach. No good. Malawach able to extend there with his size advantage. Able to alter that missed shot. Knipple attacks low block over to Malawach inside the key. Back out to the perimeter. The big fella. Jump off. Proctor downhill. Kick out. Corner. Open 3. James drills it. 5 points in a row by Duke, all from Sion James to begin this game. Good start for him. 5-2 Duke here. Arizona with possession. Driving, attacking, turnaround shot. Tough one. No good off the mark. Missed by Caleb Love. No stranger going up against Duke in his history of the program. Outlet pass over to Malawach. Missed the slam dunk out in transition though. Back it goes to Arizona. Del Orso. At the top, Del Orso jacks up the 3. Del Orso drills it. 5-5. Duke will slow it down here with possession. James feeds it off the Proctor, floats it up over the top, a little bit behind Malawach. Got bumped into and fouled though, so first personal foul. Charge to Arizona tonight, stops the clock with 17:30. What's good, Dale? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. We're just getting started tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. 40 plus watching right now. Let's see if we can keep on growing throughout the course of this stream here today. Winners today, Alabama able to beat BYU. Florida took down Maryland. I'll keep you guys posted with Texas Tech later tonight, taking on Arkansas. Cooper Flag takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown. Bang, bang for Flag. 8-5 now for Duke. Arizona around the perimeter. Caleb Love. Moves on top, over to the left wing. Back over to Love here. Love off the dribble towards his right. Slides it off to his left to Townsend. Townsend at the low block. Kick out. Left corner. Del Orso side step to his right with another 3 and he drills it. Anthony Del Orso, 6 out of the 8 so far for him tonight. Patricia, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Repping here Duke for this one. Duke with the ball. Sion James slides it over to Flag. Cooper Flag drives right on Townsend, attacks the cup, and Flag soars up. That ball got blocked out of bounds, so it's going to stay Duke ball. Yeah, Cooper Flag just wide open on the 3-point shot. Then he made Arizona with some mental gaps defensively. Inbound, it rolled to Flag. Cross-court pass, Knipple. Knipple attacks left baseline. Knipple right to the rim. He scores. Up and through. It's good for 2. A lot of good freshmen on this team. Everything about to talk about Cooper Flag. Con Knipple been really solid this season as well in all ACC rookie team selection. Arizona down by 2 with possession. Over to the right wing. Catch and fire 3 by Trey Townsend. Zips it in. Wow. 11-10 right now for Zona. Perfect 3 for 3 from the perimeter. Knipple. Pass broken up out of bounds. It was off of Love. It will stay Duke ball. Arizona giving Duke a fight through the first 4 minutes of action here. Just a tad above 16 minutes left as Malawach will take a seat on the bench. Number 21 checks in for the first time tonight for Duke with Patrick Gungba, 6'11 center out of Manassas, Virginia, first time on the floor. Inbound goes over to Duke. Flag, jumper, 15-footer off the rim, no good. Tipped up over to Arizona. Defensive rebound controlled out of the pack here for Jaden Bradley. Henry Visar coming off the bench first time today for the 7-footer out of Estonia. Love slides it off to his right to Bradley. Bradley guarded by Flag around the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Visar back outside. Love dribbles up. Free throw circle. Lob down low. Visar off the double. Out to the top here to Bradley. Bradley for the shot clock. Has to launch and open up the bank. He got it. 13-10 right now for Arizona. Hey, what's good, Jen? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Scoring run here and an 8-2 run at the moment for the Wildcats. Knipple. Top of the key off the screen set by Gungba. Knipple slides it out to his right. Great start here for James as Sion James missed the three. Deflected out of bounds off Duke. Right now, Duke on the ropes currently. Arizona wire-to-wire win. Right down the stretch against Oregon. As they coming out right out of the gate, firing, knocking down shots here. 13-10, Arizona. Looking good right now. It's the first time out, leading by 3. All right, a long way left to go in this game here. A couple uncharacteristic turnovers for Duke, though, in the early going for them. Not playing like themselves right now. Going up against much faster opponent that they're usually going up against. It's going to be totally a change for Duke when they face Alabama. If Alabama's shooting the ball like that, then watch out, because I don't think anybody's going to take down Alabama if they keep on shooting like they did earlier tonight against BYU. Sion James, 5 points for him, 3 by Flag. That was off a miscommunication defensively for Arizona, leaving Flag wide open around the perimeter. 2 points by Knipple so far. They got a turnover. That was on Flag from the corner. Seems like they should have more than that right now for turnovers for them, but Arizona coming out firing, knocking down shots. 6 points by Anthony Del Orso. 2 threes made by Del Orso. 4 points by Jaden Bradley. 3 by Townsend. Snake going to Arizona in this one. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in, up to number 7. Good for you, man. George, welcome back in here from Virginia, out in the house in Manassas. Got 40 plus right now watching. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here to the first time out of the night. Arkansas, Texas Tech going to start in around 6 minutes. Quick rundown what went down earlier today. Alabama, what a performance. 113-88 over BYU. Mark Sears, number 2 in all-time history in the NCAA tournament, made 10 threes in that game. 11 for 18 from the floor. 10 made threes for Mark Sears, dropping down 34 points. Alabama as a team set an NCAA tournament record 25 threes. They only attempted 15 twos. They went 35 for 66 from the floor. They went 25 for 51 from 3. Most ever makes, most ever attempts from 3 in a single game ever in NCAA tournament history. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, late 90s. I believe it was 97 when they won it all for Arizona. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I was only 2 years old when they won it all. I remember my first ever March Madness video game go. I got March Madness 2001 for the PlayStation 1 when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And yeah, Arizona was ranked as like one of the top teams in that entire game. What's good, DTI Star? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. We come back to action right now. First 5 minutes through. Arizona right to left on the floor with possession. Visar slides it off to Love at the top. Moves it over to his right. As Arizona attacks the paint, handoff over to Bradley as he dribbles back out to the top here. Bradley at the elbow. Bradley looking to move it back out. He does around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 7. Visar gets it away off to Love. Love takes... They take the 3, missed off the back rim, no good. That was Bradley, actually, who missed it. Handoff back over to Bradley. Bradley inside the key. Bradley guarded by Flag, floats up a shot, and he got it to go right over Cooper Flag for 2. 15-10 right now. Arizona playing tough with a 5-point lead. Cooper Flag at the top. Over to his left to Proctor. Proctor dribbles up. Runner inside the key. Swoosh. And now we'll snap a 7-zip drought as soon as that entered the board. On the score bug, that disappeared rather quickly off the runner. Scored by Proctor. Visar, one dribble, contested, and fouled. And that is charged to Patrick Gungba, who picks up the first personal foul of the night for Duke. Henry Visar, 2 free throws here at the line. And the first one missed short. He is a 7-footer out of Estonia. Yeah, Arizona. Tommy Lloyd used to be an assistant over at Gonzaga with Mark Few, so they thrived upon like a lot of like European prospects, and Henry Visar, one of the couple players representing Europe on this team. They get a guy from Lithuania, a guy from the UK, a player from France, a player from Spain, and then over in Africa they got Nigeria representing the roster, and then Australia representing the roster. 16-12 as they split the free throws, and Duke fires a quick 3 and buries it. Tyrese Proctor quick up the floor from the perimeter. 1-point game right now. Arizona with possession, driving inside the key, bounce pass underneath at the low block, and a turnaround shot attempted by the Wildcats. Missed off the mark, no good. Visar couldn't control the rebound, and it goes right back over to Duke here. Caleb Foster, first time on the floor, slides it over to Proctor, up fake, jacks up the 3. Proctor off the rim, no good. We get a loose ball foul charge to Arizona. I believe that should have been on number 9 for the Wildcats. Carter Bryant, a freshman, holding up the big man at Duke down low. He's trying to go up for the rebound. Patrick Gungo with a box out, and it was Carter Bryant who held him up. So inbound goes to the corner here to Gungba. Gungba off to Foster. Over to his left flag. Brings along the double. Gets it away. Knipple. Kick out. Corner. Foster lace up a 3. That is well off the mark. No good. Arizona controls the defensive rebound. What's good? Bradley, welcome back in. Thanks for joining back in, man. Just above 13 minutes left to go in the first here. Arizona up by 1. Winner of this game will take on Alabama, who shredded BYU for 113 points earlier today. Missed jumper for the deep 2 by Arizona. Knipple in the corner collects the rebounds. Duke's going to slow it down. Looking for the lead right now for Duke. 2 for 5, or 3 for 5 from 2. They're 3 for 7 from 3. Knipple at the top of the key. Switched to guard by Visar. Now guarded by Love. Drives, attacks the paint. All Love gets tripped up and fouled. And that's now Arizona's 3rd personal foul. Duke with just 1 tonight. Yeah, I was hesitant on Arizona last year in the tournament because they got upset against Princeton the year prior, back in 2023. And that was a year that they were like a top 3 team that year. They had a really solid season. And they got bounced down against Princeton. Flag, moves on top. Proctor up fake as he attacks inside the paint. Tyrese Proctor with a right-hand finish. 1-point advantage right now for Duke. And that was a swifty move right there to the cup with a right-hand finish for Proctor. Just about 12 minutes left to go in the first half. Caleb Love off the right to his dribble around the perimeter. Brings along the double team. Moves it off to the far side corner. Jaden Bradley over to the elbow, outside to the top here, as Arizona has it at the mid-block back with Bradley. Bradley forced up a tough jumper, no good off the back rim, and a loose ball foul charged on the floor. That will be picked up, charged to, looks like Arizona. So we're going to stop time. Under 12 minutes left to go in this first half, as we're going to head over to TV timeout. I correct that, check that. That is on Malawach, actually. So Malawach on the foul, going up for the rebound with Toby Owaka. So it's actually on Duke. It will be Duke's 2nd personal foul. 17-16, Duke by 1, as we're under 12 minutes left to go in the first. Good start here in this game. We've had a couple games that's resulted in blowouts so far to begin the Sweet 16, so this is a really good sign to see. Arkansas taking on Texas Tech. That game just started. And we got 70 plus watching right now. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What's good, Robert? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yep, winner go home. It's not like the NBA playoffs where you get a best-of-7 series. If you pull off a dud, if you have a dud game and don't show up in the first game, there's always room for improvement. Nope. That's what I love about March Madness and college basketball. It's the best team on that day who doesn't matter what the seeds are, doesn't matter what the records is, got to show up at that exact given time and play the game. And you got to leave it all on the floor for 40 minutes. The best team that's on the floor for 40 minutes got to win the game. Nothing is given. Everything is earned once you step it out on the floor. Texas Tech, Arkansas, that game just tipped off in the opening minute of action. So they are underway with that game right now. We'll keep you guys posted until the end of this one here tonight. Florida beat Maryland 87-71. So Florida awaits the winner of Arkansas, Texas Tech. And Alabama put up 113 on BYU. Mark Sears, 10 made threes, tied for the second most ever in NCAA tournament history in a single game. 34 points by Mark Sears and a 113-88 win for Alabama. Alabama looks really dangerous as they await the winner of this game. Yep, Arizona right up there. Duke, Kansas, Kentucky, UNC. I would put I would go with Villanova under Jay Wright previously in that grouping too. Villanova hasn't looked the same recently. I think they're gonna hire Kevin Willard from what I'm hearing. There's a lot of rumors out there that Kevin Willard didn't attend his team's dinner yesterday for Maryland because he's considering the Villanova position. And then also what Mark Few has done at Gonzaga as well. That team's a dynasty. I think in a couple of years they're like reorganizing the Pac-12. Yeah, 2026, so that's right around the corner. So Gonzaga is going to head over to the Pac-12 for basketball. A lot of those Mountain West schools are going to join the Pac-12, so the Pac-12 is going to be reinserted once again as a conference. Yeah, so Oregon State and Washington State, which they were Pac-12 members, had to go to the WCC this year. They're going to rejoin back with the Pac-12 reactivates itself as a conference. We get back to action. Arizona missed a shot at the rim up the floor with Proctor, and Proctor draws the reach and fall charge to Bradley. Yeah, so Gonzaga will be with San Diego State, Colorado State, Utah State, Fresno State, Boise State, and then Oregon State and Washington State will return to that conference in the Pac-12, and that'll start in 2026. So not next season, but the following season. Looks like 26-27 season. They'll have the new Pac-12. Proctor, slice of defenders, missed the layup, no good. Tipped up, and a loose ball foul charged here to Duke. Looks like that was on Malawach. Yeah, Malawach just has to watch out for himself for foul trouble right now. That's his second personal foul. And he changes the game. 7'2", long, active wingspan, big-time lob threat. He changes this team for Duke, so that's a big foul there going against Kaman Malawach. Second personal foul. Arizona on a 3-minute scoring drought right now. Trey Townsend towards his right around the perimeter. Hands it off. Jumper deep too. No good off the back rim. Tipped up over to Duke for the defensive rebound with Isaiah Evans. And we got a late whistle charged to Duke here. The fans in the arena unhappy about these calls. Yeah, both of the big guys in quite a bit of foul trouble right now. That's the second personal foul to Gungba. Yeah, Duke's really going to be careful. Both their big men, 6'11", Patrick Gungba, and 7'2", Kaman Malawach, with 2 personal fouls each in this first half. And we still got under 11 minutes left to go in the first half here. Not a good sign for Duke. You're going to need rim protection. And we get an offensive foul this time. Taking the charge was Gungba. Turnover, Arizona. Wow, you got Arizona winning the whole thing. Best of luck to you, bud. Toby Owaka lowering the boom right into Gungbo. He set his feet, took the charge inside the paint. That's a big call right there, because if that was on Gungbo, if his feet was moving, that would have been his third. And they would have been in some serious front court issues for the rest of this game. Cooper Flagg dribbles up to the low block, soars up, no good, tipped off the mark, couldn't get it down. Offensive rebound back to Flagg underneath. Flagg off a double team, and we get a foul charge to Arizona inside the key. I was going to say, things were going to get a little chippy there. Both of the teams very close to each other in the huddle. Physicality ramping up. That was number 5 for Arizona, KJ Lewis, who picked up the reach and fall. That's his second personal foul now charged to Lewis. Cooper Flagg's going to check out. So Cooper Flagg right now on the bench alongside his teammate Caleb Foster for Duke. First time on the floor for number 18, Mason Gillis, a vet. He went to the national championship game for Purdue last year as the runner-up. Inbound for Duke. Sion James having a solid game. Top of the key, Gungba. Handoff. Jumper from 3. They got it. Isaiah Evans buries the triple. 4-point lead right now for Duke as we are midway through the opening half of action. An 8-zip run by the Blue Devils. Arizona going stagnant recently. Awaka at the free throw circle. Outside finds Del Orso. Del Orso off his right to the dribble. Swings it out to the left wing. Catch and fire 3. That is way off the mark by Townsend. Loose ball. Bodies hitting the deck for this loose ball as we got multiple bodies on the floor here together. Possession arrow will be Arizona. And there's an Arizona player down in pain. That is Toby Owaka, number 30, who is down right now in some pain currently. Yeah, Arkansas is up in this game against Texas Tech 8-5. Wow, Spoonsiegler welcome in. He's got Arkansas to win it all. Yeah, Arkansas looking pretty good right now in the first 4 minutes in that game. Yeah, Texas Tech faced 2 mid-majors. UNC Wilmington, which they won by just 10. And then beat Drake by 13. So this is their first test in this bracket for Texas Tech. Arkansas is a super underrated team this year. They start off SEC play at 0-5. If they had lost to South Carolina in that first SEC tournament game, we would have never seen Arkansas right now in the bracket for them. They beat South Carolina by just 4 points in their opening SEC tournament game. Tough, too. No good off the mark on a deep 2J by Arizona as Duke controls the defensive rebound. Duke has it up the floor. Sion James slides it over to his left to Isaiah Evans. Back into the hands to James. James has it at the edge in the midcourt logo. Over to the wing. The 3 missed off the mark. No good by Evans. Rebound controlled here by Visar. Arizona with possession. Pull-up jumper mid-range. Off the back rim, no good. Missed by Caleb Love. Defensive rebound hauled in by Gillis. Duke with possession right back. Sion James drives, attacks the paint, and an offensive foul charge to Duke. Del Orso inside the key, sets his feet, takes the charge. Now, wait a minute. The officials here pointed in Arizona's direction for the basketball. They're setting up inside the key here. Whoa. Wait a moment. Yeah, this should be Arizona ball. This at first was initially called an offensive foul. And Del Orso got up. He was celebrating after what appeared that he took the charge. That clearly looked like a push-off there, charge to Sion James. But now, the refs are looking at the monitor to make sure they got this one correct. Tommy Lloyd cannot believe it. Came right over to the officials talking about this call right now. Cannot believe that call. Wow, looks like this is going to stay on Duke's side of the floor. Yeah, it's Arizona who picks up the defensive foul. That's their 7th. So that's their 7th according to the refs for Arizona. And Duke just, okay, so it was offsetting fouls. What? 7 and 5. Both of the foul numbers just ticked up. They were 6 and 4 a moment ago, and they just went up on the ticker to 7 and 5. Off the 3. Knipple buries it off the inbound. 23-16 Duke. That's a huge possession error in the favor of Duke. 11 zip run last 5+ minutes. What's good? Keith in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Arizona in trouble right now. They are stagnant to begin this game. D'Orso at the top of the free throw circle. Moves it back out to Visar. Visar sends it over to Love. Shot clock down to 8. Caleb Love jacks up a tough 3 over Knipple right down the chute. He buries it. That snaps an 11-zip scoring drought, which Arizona had. Major 3 to give Arizona some momentum back into it. Duke with the ball. Knipple stripped, fouled. Free throws coming up here to Bodis. Knipple, 91% free throw shooter. Not the guy you want to send at the line if you're Arizona. So Knipple, 1-1 bonus right now for Duke. And he missed the free throw. Offensive rebound, the right place, right time, though, for Gillis to maintain this possession. Duke up by 4, driving, attacking inside the paint, and they'll draw the shooting foul. 2 more free throws coming up. Sion James will head to the free throw line. Hey, what's good? Ron, welcome on the stream. Thanks for joining in, man. Arkansas leading Texas Tech right now, 12-5. 2 shots here for Sion James. First one's no good. Duke came into this game 17th in the country in free throw shooting percentage and going empty on their previous 2 free throws. That one's good. Eight minutes left to go in the first. 5-point lead currently for Duke. Love attacks, moved it off to the cutter, backdoor deflected, almost stole away by Duke. They got it right back with Arizona. They score down low, plus the foul. Henry Visar to and 1 coming up. This ball should have been stolen. Visar able to find it, powered his way inside the low post, gutted a drop, and 1 coming up. That's the 3rd personal foul of the night, charged to Patrick Gungba. If there's an issue right now for Duke, it's that their front court has been getting into a lot of foul trouble here currently. 3rd personal foul right now for Patrick Gungba. 2 personal fouls by Kaman Malawach, who has to sit on the bench currently with his 2 fouls. Yeah, the front court right now, that's a concern for Duke. Got to be much, much smarter out there. Arizona's got some foul trouble too. Jaden Bradley, 2 fouls. Visar's got 2, and KJ Lewis has 2. Wow. Arkansas leads Texas Tech 15-7. Yeah, Arkansas right now is red hot. Looks like Texas Tech not so prepared for the physicality of Arkansas. Yep, so all about the money right now. Yeah, I went through my last stream talking about St. Francis and their move from D1 to D3. I work with another college doing broadcast stuff in the NEC, and it's not looking too hot right now for a lot of these smaller conferences. There's rumblings with a couple of these teams at the NCAA Division I level for mid-majors that they're moving down to D2 or D3. Like, I think St. Francis is the one out of many schools possibly in the future that will follow what happened with St. Francis earlier this week, that they announced that they would transition over from D1 to D3 in a couple of years from now. Because this travel schedule is getting insane. Like, now we see the conferences aren't even built by region anymore. We got Cal and Stanford out playing games in the ACC. Like, how in the world is that possible for, like, baseball? Like, the sports that don't generate much revenue, like baseball and softball, where you're playing series games over on the weekends where it's all weather dependent. Like, so I do broadcasting work for Stonehill, and Jay Ramirez, appreciate for the dono. You the legend, man. So what happened last year for the baseball team was that they merged, the NEC merged with a MEAC for baseball, because the MEAC only had 4 members for college baseball last year, so they merged together as Cooper flagged down low, scores up and then off the glass for 2. So Stonehill was supposed to play Maryland Eastern Shore last year for a 3-game conference series. It turned out that Maryland Eastern Shore's field was flooded. The games never got rescheduled, and because of that, Stonehill missed out on the NEC conference tournament by 1 game. Like, how does it make... Now, these teams are all East Coast teams, but how in the world does it make sense for a team from, like, Oregon or UCLA to go out, fly all the way across the country to play Penn State or Rutgers? It's crazy. Like basketball is such a big sport. Football is such a big sport. Football is one game per week, so you take it week by week. Basketball, you got like 3 games per week, and they're usually like a Tuesday, a Saturday type of thing. Maybe another game in between a week, usually 2 or 3 per week, as Arizona just lights it up from 3 from the perimeter. But for baseball, you're playing like 5 to 7 games a week. And you're flying all the way out from, like, say, like, USC to Penn State. You got a game over there, and one weekend you got another week. The next weekend you're flying all the way out to Minnesota. It makes no sense with all the travel that's going on. Deflected out of bounds. This will stay. Duke possession coming up. What a game we got here. .6:39 left to go in the first. Inbound goes over to Duke. Proctor at the top of the key. He's got 8 in the shot clock. Brings along the double. Gets to the way. Passing off to the backdoor cutter. A flag underneath. Flag scores. Up and off the backboard. Cooper flag right now. Starting to heat up currently. 7 points by flag. Yeah, the whole conference shift for realignment, that was basically because of college football. That's why. Because they can do that because it's 1 game per week. But all the other sports, like college volleyball, like I don't know how they're pulling that off or so. Big props to teams like Creighton, who have pulled that off for years, playing in the Big East, traveling to Providence and St. John's to play games, because they're out in the middle of America. That's really tough to do. Wow, Arkansas is smashing Texas Tech right now, 18-9. 2 shots here coming up at the line by Trey Townsend for Arizona. And the first one's good. Second one's good. Got number 4, Trey Townsend, after he made the free throws, check out towards the bench right now. Duke with possession. Sion James off the flag. It's James flagging the floor. Here goes Proctor attacking the paint. Missed the layup, no good. Malik Brown available. He hadn't been playing the last couple of games due to injury. He is on the floor currently, tiptoeing the baseline. James, couple up fakes. He scores up and off the backboard. 30-27 right now. Yeah, definitely awesome for the players. I agree there, Robert. Because UCLA, Mick Cronin was talking back in January how he wasn't impressed at all about like the schedule, how they had to fly out to the Midwest. They were on a lengthy losing streak playing their January schedule against big teams towards like Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio. 2 free throws out of it here by Visar. First one is good. Yeah, Arizona making this a really good game right now. Kind of shocked by Texas Tech tonight not showing up. Second free throw is good by Visar. Toby Owaka checking right back in. Visar will take a seat on the bench. And Cooper Flagg with possession here for Duke. He crosses midcourt. Flagg. Guard at the left wing by Carter Bryant. Lob a little bit too tall off the fingertips of Sion James. It results in a turnover. Second turnover of the night by Cooper Flagg. And Arizona just completely airmails a full court outlet and transition out of bounds. Man, that is one that they're going to want to have back. Diorso, how did transition just whipped it up the floor is way too high. It's a tough possession there for Arizona. 5-zip points off turnovers tonight in favor of Duke. Duke with the ball. 5 minutes left to go before halftime here. Sion James flings it over to Flagg. Spin cycle inside the key. Gets into the left-handed baby hook and he scores for 2 more. Cooper Flagg is stockpiling the points now. He's got himself up to now 9 points for the team leader. Arizona with the ball at the right wing. Diorso. Slides it over to his left to Caleb Love. Love defended by Flagg here. Crossover, drives right past Flagg. Kick out, quarter 3, Arizona, swoosh. It's a tie game at 32 even. That is Conrad Martinez, number 55 off the bench from Spain, who drills down the triple. Sion James, guarded by D'Orso, crossing midcourt. Off to Knipple, right baseline dribble. Knipple able to sneak his way around, up and then off the backboard, good for 2. Great body control right there in the finish by Con Knipple. 7 points for him, perfect 3 for 3 shooting tonight. Martinez off to his right around the perimeter. Caleb Love crossover, drives on Proctor, handoff around the outside. Del Orso fires a deep range 3 off the mark, no good. Malik Brown comes out with a defensive rebound. Flagg has it up the floor, spin cycle. Flagg, no look pass right corner. Knipple tight ropes the baseline, step to the bounce with it though. It's a turnover. Duke with a couple bad turnovers tonight in this game right now. Not many turnovers at all, but that's their third. Arizona with just 2 turnovers. Got ourselves a great game here. 34-32, Duke by 2. As we head over to the under 4 media break. Arizona giving Duke, number 1 seed, a run for his money tonight in the tournament. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Hit us up in the chat who you guys want to win this one here tonight, Duke or Arizona. Right now, 59% of the poll going for Duke, 41% for Arizona. 22-14, Arkansas is leading Texas Tech currently with around 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Nine points by Cooper Flagg. That's on 4 for 8 shooting. He's got 4 rebounds. He is the team leader in rebounds. He is the game leader currently in total points. 8 points by Sion James. 7 points each by Con Knipple and Tyrese Proctor. Not much from the bench, though. Isaiah Evans with 3 from the bench. They got to watch out. Their big man, these big guys changed the game for Duke, and right now they're in some deep foul trouble. So, Kaman Malawach, he's got 2 personal fouls. He shifts the energy in the gym for Duke. Attacks the rack, 7'2", Long wingspan. Really good energy guy on the team that alters shots left and right. And then Patrick Gungba, 3 personal fouls for their 6'11" big man. So they're 2 big men with incredible motors, having a lot of foul issues in this game for Duke. Arizona led by Caleb Love, Anthony Del Orso, Jaden Bradley all with 6 points each, and then Trey Townsend with 5. Also off the bench, Henry Visar's got 6 as well, so they got 4 guys who have 6 each. What's good, D-Lop? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Mimi on the stream. George and Jeffrey. A lot of people going to Arizona right now. And glad to have you guys join in. This will be a big upset here if Arizona pulls this one off. Yeah, based on how Alabama played today, if Alabama plays like they did tonight, then I don't see a team beating Alabama, honestly. Mark Sears was just incredible tonight. Maryland head coach Kevin Willard spoke in his future after the team's loss to Florida in the Sweet 16. This is a quote right here from Kevin Willard after his team's loss. Quote, "I don't know what I'm doing." And that's on his potential future coaching Maryland basketball. It looks like Kevin Willard quit on his team tonight, in that he's focused on coaching Villanova now. That's what it looks like. There's a lot of rumors that Kevin Willard decided not to attend yesterday's team dinner so he could discuss with Villanova, with a Villanova athletic staff, to potentially be the next head coach of Villanova. I mean, how sad is that? That your team's in the Sweet 16, and the day before the Sweet 16, you're focused on a new head coaching job. I mean, you got all these other days past the end of the season to start to focus on that stuff. There's Cooper Flagg, up to now 11 points, powers his way right to the rim and scores. 36-32 as we approach the 3-minute mark left to go. Arizona with a possession. Love moves it off to his right to Bradley around the perimeter. Jaden Bradley, top of the key. Bradley off the screen set by Awaka. Bradley, 12 of the shot clock, moves it over to Love. Love dribbles up, drives downhill to the rim. No good. Got fouled though. And that was contested each by Malawach and Flagg. I believe it's charged a flag here though on the foul. Or no, Knipple is in the area too. Yeah, that's on Knipple. So foul charge there to Con Knipple at Duke, down to 2:53 left. Caleb Love, 2 free throws. First one's good. Yeah, that would have been devastating if that was on Malawach, because he's barely played tonight. He's got 2 fouls right now. So Malawach has barely seen the floor. Right now, Duke with a 3-point lead. It's the only way that you can beat these guys is you got to put the 2 big guys, Malawach and their other big, into foul trouble with Gungba. They've done exactly that right now. 3 fouls by Gungba, 2 by Malawach. Brayton with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Brayton. You the man, brother. Really appreciate it. Your Gators rolling through the bracket right now, looking really well. Flagg heaved up a 3, missed off the back rim, no good. A rebound secured by Arizona. What a game here. Arizona hanging in with possession. Chance to take the lead. A Love misfired in a 3 off. It's a rebound and put back. They got it for 2. KJ Lewis up and in for the bucket. 36-36. Timeout taken on the floor by John Shire with 2:27 left to go before halftime. We get a game here all knotted up at 36. Wow. Arizona tonight ain't lying down. They were down in bunches against Oregon. They came all the way back. They won that game. Wow. Arkansas leads Texas Tech 23-14 right now. 14 points by the number by a top 30 scoring team, Texas Tech. I took Florida in my bracket to win it all. So I actually got your Gators to win it all. So I did 2 brackets, actually. I took Florida when it initially came out to win it all. I did a second chance bracket, and based on what I saw from last week, I honestly thought it would be Duke. We still got a long way left to go. This is only the first half in this game. But Duke had been just ripping through this bracket, sawing up everybody in this bracket. 2 big wins by double digits each, a 23-point win against Baylor in the last game. This is kind of stunning. This is how you beat Duke, though. You got to put the big guys into foul trouble. Alabama ranks top 10 in the country in free throw makes per game and free throw attempts. So if Alabama's getting to the free throw line, playing their style, knocking down threes, then that's going to go to Alabama in that game. This is the first time where we really haven't seen the energy throughout this game be there for Duke tonight. Kind of stunning. And they're shooting the ball really well. 15 for 27 from the floor. It's that Arizona has been heading to the free throw line much more than Duke. Duke's barely attempted free throws tonight. They're 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Arizona's 8 for 9. Yeah, another night in the NBA means another 21-point win by the Grizzlies. That is, if you like to make money on sports betting this year, another win by the Thunder over the Grizzlies tonight. If you really want to make money on sports betting, I would highly recommend just taking the Thunder to cover as much as possible, because they get a 66% coverage rate against the spread this season, number 1 in the NBA. They keep on covering these games left and right. Like, they got one of the biggest margin of victories ever in NBA history all time. Top 5 all time in NBA margins of margins ever all time this year for their win margin. They keep on covering the spread like crazy. We get back to action. This game is tied up here. 36 even. Knipple lobs it up over the top. Malawach throws it down with a 2-handed flush. That's the first alley-oop jam tonight. Happens with a big boy. Kamad Malawach with 2 minutes left to go in the first. Arizona with the ball. And a reach and foul charge to Duke. And that is number 10. This will send Arizona to the double bonus. I saw the highlight of that. That was insane. LeBron had the game-winning tip-in. Caleb Love, 2 shots here at the free throw line for Arizona. First one's good. Yeah, big difference in this game is that Arizona is heading to the free throw line quite often, much more than Duke. Mason Gillis checks in on the floor here. Sion James will check out for Duke. Second shot by Arizona. That was good. 38 even. Minute 50 remaining in the first half. Duke's only gone to the free throw line twice. 2 trips tonight. Arizona multiple times, 10 for 11. And Knipple, his pass deflected into the backcourt. It will stay Duke ball. Arkansas would have to be really efficient to beat Florida. Really, really efficient. Still a lot of game left to go against Texas Tech. Arkansas up by 7 right now, 28-21. Flag at the low block. Flag puts up the shot. Flag, no good. Got fouled. 2 shots coming up here for Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, 11 points tonight. His first pair of free throws. He is the game leader in total points right now. 83% free throw shooter this season. First one, right down the middle. ACC Player of the Year, ACC Rookie of the Year. Probably going to be National Player of the Year as well. Malawach picked up 2 quick personal fouls, so he has barely played in this first half. He's only played like 5 or 6 minutes in the entirety of this first half. And then the other guy That's the backup big man. Patrick Gungba has 3 personal fouls. The reason why this game is close is that Duke's got into front court foul trouble in this first half here. Love off the dribble. Proctor picks up the reach and foul. Both teams with 10 fouls each, so that will send Arizona now to the double bonus as well. Hey, what's good, Andrew? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. First shot is good by Caleb Love. Arizona's got Duke right on the ropes in this game. Second free throw is no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Knipple collects the defensive rebound. 5.5 for the entire game for Malawach. I would say yes there. Yeah, he got an alley-oop. I anticipate a couple more opportunities for him inside the low post in this one. Spin cycle flag. Jumper to elbow. Connects on it. It's good for 2 by Cooper Flagg. 3-point lead for Duke. 15 right now for Flagg. He is the game leader. Final minute left to go in the first. Love on top over to Visar. Puts the ball into the hands to Delorso. Outside to the wing. Love. Visar sets the screen. Love fires a 3. Top of the key. He drills it. 42-42. Caleb Love. Big time shot right there for Arizona. He's got 14 points right now. Timeout taken on the floor by Tommy Lloyd. 41.9 seconds left to go before halftime. Man, what a game. Yeah, doing pretty well, Andrew. 15 points right now for Cooper Flagg. 14 by Caleb Love. No stranger to facing Duke in the past. Yeah, great question, Thomas. It seems like it's a real big mess over at Providence right now. It's tough to get key recruits in and transfers into Providence because it's kind of like a tougher area. Not a whole lot of people want to go to the Northeast and have college there when it's really cold during the winter. So only if you're from the region or so, this is such where I'm from. I'm 20 minutes away from Providence. It's such a passionate college basketball region, but it's just outside the region is kind of like a question mark, generating other people in, because a lot of people don't realize that Providence has a really good fan base or so. A lot of people outside the region don't really know that or so, and it doesn't seem appetizing to a lot of key recruits outside the region. Knipple fires a 3 and drills that one. 45-42. I took Duke in this one. This is kind of shocking, honestly, right now. Caleb Love, no good off the front rim, tipped up, and a defensive rebound hauled to McGillis. Out of the pack, here goes Flagg. Jumper, straightaway 3. Oh, he drills it! Bang, bang, bang at the buzzer. Cooper Flagg gives Duke all the momentum, closing out the opening half. Cooper Flagg is absolutely him. 48-42 going into halftime. Gillis gives it to Flagg, crosses midcourt, jacks up a 3. Straightaway bomb right at the buzzer. Big time shot there by Cooper Flagg to put his team up by 6. Yeah, that's a major shot. That changes the entire momentum in this game. Duke's going with a lot of momentum into that halftime total. And what could have been a 3-point game going into halftime is now a 6-point game. There's very few players that you see that have it factors. Cooper Flagg is one of those guys that is absolutely him and has it factors. And that's what's going to make this next matchup fun. If Duke's able to escape here with a victory tonight, Cooper Flagg, Mark Sears in the next game. Oh man, grab the popcorn for that one, because those two guys are absolutely him this year with the it factor. What a start tonight. 48-42. Duke shooting the ball efficient as well. 61% for the floor, 19 for 31. 7 for 13 at 54% from 3. Arizona's been shooting the ball pretty well as well from 3. 7 for 14 from 3, 50% even. 11 for 13 at the free throw line. 12 for 28 at 43% from the floor. So they've been having a tough time with their twos. Duke has done a good job contesting their twos. Arizona's been firing away, making some tough shots from 3. Give Arizona some credit here from 3-point range because Caleb Love, 3 made threes in that first half. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. Thanks for joining in. So, I'm going to see if I can... I'm just going to put on the break slide for a couple seconds or so, and then I'm going to be right back. I'm going to see, because I don't know where my clicker went, so I got to see if I can switch this over to Arkansas, Texas Tech. So I'm going to see if I can dig up my remote, and then I'll be back in just a couple moments. All right, so 48-42 at halftime here. Carly, winner of this game will take on Alabama in the Elite Eight. That will be on Saturday in the Elite Eight. I'm hoping to be live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet which game I'll have tomorrow. I'm out throughout most of the day tomorrow, so unfortunately I won't be able to cover the early game tomorrow. It's probably going to be either Kentucky, Tennessee at 7:39 if I get out earlier tomorrow. I got two broadcasts for college softball tomorrow. If the games run late, I'm probably going to trend towards doing Michigan, Auburn tomorrow. Probably going to be more Michigan, Auburn because I have to set up stuff too for my stream, and probably going to get home around like 7:20ish. 7:30ish, so that's really cutting it close, and I would need to set up stuff. Arkansas leading Texas Tech 36-25 right now. Wow. Yeah, Arkansas showing up here in this tournament. Texas Tech's bricking shots here. Big boy physicality out of Arkansas. Pig Suey looking real good right now. 7 made threes tonight for Arkansas. They averaged 7 made threes per game this season. They've hit that at the half. Wow. 36-25 Arkansas. I thought he was going to send that one in. Arkansas just simply out hustling Texas Tech in this game. Arkansas is going to head to the free throw line. This looks like this tournament is going to belong to all the SEC schools. So no SEC schools in this Duke-Arizona game, but only one will advance out of Kentucky, Tennessee. Arkansas looking like they're going to beat Texas Tech, which means another SEC, which will set up an Elite 8 All-SEC. Florida, Arkansas. Top left corner of the bracket, Ole Miss. Wouldn't shock me if they beat Michigan State tomorrow, which would lead into an Auburn-Ole Miss game if Auburn beats Michigan. Wow. Too funny. so everybody who will represent the Elite Eight, if it holds SEC script true, would be 7 out of 8 teams in the Elite Eight representing the SEC, and then just Duke. Oh, besides Houston, Purdue, 6 out of the 8 representing the Elite Eight. So Houston, Purdue, that's another non-SEC conference. Yeah, 38-25 right now. Arkansas up by 13. A lot of empty seats at the arena that they're playing at, too. Hey, what's good, Ward? Welcome in, man. Texas Tech missed the second free throw. Yeah, you could clearly see that Arkansas is, like, much taller than Texas Tech on the floor. Yeah, that was a good game this earlier tonight. Alabama with 113 points. Texas Tech trying to crawl right back in. They just scored in fast break transition, 38-28. And their game's approaching halftime rather shortly. 36 seconds before halftime. Arkansas by 10. Yeah, this game here, Duke-Arizona, has been a really good game. We were tied up 42-42. Duke went on a 6-zip run to close out going to halftime. Cooper Flagg drilled a buzzer beater to enter half. That's insane. Arkansas is shooting way above what their perimeter shooting percentage is for this season in this game. Arkansas just missed a 3, though. If you're Texas Tech, you're going to have to score here to give your team momentum going into halftime. 10 seconds left for Texas Tech. They're down by 10. And Texas Tech splashes in a 3 as time expires. I don't believe the shot they got off in time. Doesn't matter either way. They airballed it 38-31. Lengthy run by Texas Tech, who was down by like 12, to cut it down to within 7 to go into halftime. Yeah, Coach Cal's not too happy about how his team went into half there, giving up a 7-zip run. So thanks all for patiently waiting. We're just at halftime here currently. Duke against Arizona, waiting for the second half to begin in a matter of moments. Right now, since we're at halftime, I'd like to let you guys know about my channel sponsor here, BetUS. This stream is sponsored by BetUS, where you can bet on the season sports action with BetUS. It's an A+ rated sports book, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. On BetUS, you can bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events. If you're new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video and pinned into the chat to get started, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. The link is posted in the description of the video, pinned into the chat to get started, a QR code at the corner. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Yeah, these halftimes in college are usually very, very long. Florida beat Maryland 87-71, but the story today, Mark Sears, 34 points, 10 made threes, tied for the second most made threes in a single ever NCAA tournament game. Alabama made 25 threes as a team, most ever by a team all time in the NCAA tournament. Alabama punches their ticket to Saturday in the Elite Eight. They will take on the winner of this game at halftime currently between Duke and Arizona. Alabama looked incredibly impressive. If Alabama comes out, shoots the ball like that, I don't think there's anybody beating them. Whoever takes out Duke, or in those terms beats Duke, deserves to be the national champion. 'Yeah, these half times are very, very long. That's like the only downside of the NCAA tournament stuff is that these half times are very, very long. %63% got Duke tonight in this one. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this game here tonight, Duke or Arizona. All these games that took place today, these are right side of the bracket games. Currently, that top right region, the East region, the Alabama game before, and this game currently. Yeah, these games play by fast, so that's good. Duke came into this one as a 9.5 point favorite tonight, over under a 154.5. But yeah, Malawat should make a bigger impact here in the second half. He picked up 2 personal fouls early on in the first half, and he had to sit on the bench for most of this first half. So, come on, Malawat out there on the floor really should help out the team half number 2. That's why he's only got 2 points, 1 for 2 shooting right now. His only scoring play was alley-oop jam for him, and that's what he's known for, as being a lob threat on the floor. A guy that can also attack the rack and throw it down with authority. So, should have a much, much bigger impact here in this game in half 2. That was the reason why Arizona hung in with Duke and made this a game in the first half, is that these front court guys got into some deep foul trouble. 3 personal fouls by Patrick Gungwa, and then 2 personal fouls by Malawat, and it was like both of those guys had 5 combined fouls once we get to like the halfway point of the first half. Man, Cooper Flagg absolutely him, though. That buzzer beater 3 to send Duke into halftime, that's all the momentum they need for the momentum shift. I mean, there's very few guys that have that it factor. And Cooper Flagg's one of those guys. Like, this guy's just so motivated, so driven, and he just plays basketball with that killer instinct in him. Very few guys that do that. Cooper Flagg, he plays just with a fire, with a passion. So just waiting for half number 2 to begin, as we're winning like a minute or 2 before we're going to get to the second half here. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I actually don't have like any throwback college jerseys that I have. Yeah, this is a really close game here, Carly. 6-point lead by Duke. It should be a 3-point lead, but Cooper Flagg drilled a buzzer beater right into halftime. What's good, Bryce? Welcome back, kid. About to start off half number 2 of action. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Really entertaining first half between these two teams. Cooper Flagg, 18 points, including a buzzer beater at the top of the key as time expired to go into halftime. He is 7 for 12 shooting right now. 10 points by Con Knipple. 8 points by Sion James. 7 by Tyrese Proctor. Kaman Malawat with just 2, picked up 2 quick personal fouls in this game. So he didn't really have much of an impact. Only played like 6 or 7 minutes or so. Arizona led by Caleb Love with 14. 3 for 5 from the perimeter. Everybody else with single digits. 6 or below. Yeah, best of luck there. Thanks for joining in and enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, I think he will, Jeremy, here in half two. So Malawat, very, very quiet. Didn't play much in the first half. I think we're going to see his impact made here in the second half. Arizona, from time to time, they do struggle to defend. Especially They've got some mental lapses defensively from time to time. I would not be shocked if we see a couple open rollers to the hoop there that he jams home. Cooper Flagg, slow start for him. 1 for 5 shooting, but it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish. Went 6 for 7 on his previous 7 shot attempts. Here we go. 48-42. Arizona with the ball left to right in the floor as we start off the second half of action. Anthony Del Orso at the top of the key. Slides it over to his left to Love. Love catching fire 3. That's well off the mark. No good as Flagg collects his 5th rebound. Cooper Flagg now brings it up the floor. Opening possession for Duke. Flagg at the right wing. Flagg dribbles up. Moves it off to Proctor. Proctor jab step. Screen set by Malawach. Malawach has it here. Top of the key. Hand off to Knipple. Knipple lobs it up over the top. Looking for Malawach. Tips it in. Plus the foul. Just like that. Come on, Malawach to and 1 as he'll shoot a free throw here at the line. Wasn't the perfect lob. Knipple, the lob off the roll down. Malawach able to tap it in a little bit offline in that lob as he was unable to go up for it cleanly to dunk it home. But now he's up to 4 points. He'll have a 5th here if he can make this free throw. He's averaging 8 points per game this season for Malawach. The free throw is good. 3-point play complete by the big man, 51-42. Duke with the largest lead of the game. Yeah, I was talking about it right before we got into this game for the second half. Arizona's had some issues. Mental lapses defensively, defending rollers to the hoop. Off the pick and roll. That was one of the times right there to begin this half. Malawach going to have a big half if he keeps it up. Top of the key here with Del Orso. Fires it to the mid-block. Arizona, tough hook shot. They got it, though, by Owaka. 7-point game now. First minute through of action in the second half. Cooper Flagg brings it up the floor. Over to the top of the key, Malawach sends it over to the right wing. James into the low block, Cooper Flagg. Flagg bouncing bodies, turnaround shot, no good off the mark. Got fouled, though. And we will see 2 free throws coming up at the line here for Cooper Flagg. That is charged to number 4, Trey Townsend of Arizona. Yeah, that's the matchup you want there. Trey Townsend, 6'6", defending 6'9", Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg got the matchup he wanted, attacking Townsend there, drew the shooting foul. 14 games with 20-plus points this season for Cooper Flagg. First one's good. Second one's good. Yep, Jaden Bradley's on the floor currently. Cooper Flagg, big game tonight here. He's got 20. Arizona with a possession. Bradley swings it over to Love. Love at the top, dribbles up to the mid-block, slides it outside across the floor, off to Bradley. Bradley attacks the paint, kick out, corner, open 3, Del Orso, no good. Around the rim and out, tipped up for an offensive rebound. Townsend, no good, couldn't make it. We're going to tie up here. Possession arrow, Duke. Malawach, the big fella, able to force the tie-up off the rebound. Duke will have it. Nobody is led by double digits tonight. First chance that Duke can do it. Malawach with 2 rebounds today. So he's only played like 7 minutes. He got into deep foul trouble early on. He's only played 7 minutes today. 5 points, 2 rebounds for Malawach. Knipple at the top of the key. Malawach sets the screen. Knipple forced out to his left. Finds Flagg at the top. Cooper Flagg, hand off to Proctor. Proctor, 10 on the shot clock, down to 18 minutes left to go. Bounce pass, Flagg at the elbow. Flagg playing iso ball, 1-on-1 inside the key, goes up, and we get a foul. That's charged to Jaden Bradley on the floor, committed by Arizona. That's the 3rd personal foul now for the Wildcats to start off the second half. Yeah, this game's looking like it could be slipping away from Arizona if they can't pick it up anytime soon with the defensive pressure. Flagg, no look pass left corner. Open 3, Sion James. Swoosh! This game is starting to slip away. 56-44. Double-digit lead for the first time tonight. And Tommy Lloyd has the bird of timeouts. Cooper Flagg drawing a triple team. A no-look pass kicked out to the corner, a wide-open 3, and Sion James started off this game really, really well for Duke. And right now, with a great start at half two, with his first attempted shot being a 3 from the corner, he has got double figures tonight with 11 on 4 for 5 shooting. Duke start to pull away right now. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What's good? Coach in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Quick update between Texas Tech and Arkansas. Arkansas leads the way 38-31 over Texas Tech. Duke has 3 players in double figures. 20 points by Cooper Flagg, 11 points by Sion James, 10 points by Con Knipple. Arizona led by just Caleb Love with 14. They need more guys to step up and score. That's been an issue today. 6 points and below for everybody else. Yeah, Arizona just getting outmatched here in half two. Like, having that big boy in the floor with Malawach just completely changes everything. The wingspan of him, 7'2", forcing misses, altering shots, the rim protection, and then rolling to the hoop where you have to worry if he has a lob threat at the rim. I mean, it's a lot going on. Completely changes everything out there on the floor when you get that big boy 7'2" down low. I have no clue. I'm not streaming that game with Arkansas, Texas Tech. I'll see if ESPN usually doesn't post the minutes. But he's only got 1 personal foul for Trayvon Brazile. He's only attempted 2 shots. So yeah, he should be more of a focus here for the team in the second half. What might not help out the cause is that Adu Thiero, he's available tonight for Arkansas. So, yeah, Trayvon Brazile plays around 20 and a half minutes. Adu Thiero, he's playing tonight on like a 12-minute restriction. So Thiero wasn't playing for the last few weeks. He's going to take away minutes from other players in the team since he's available tonight. But he's not like ramped up fully, so I think I heard Coach Cal, he said to Pat McAfee that Adu Thiero, he's available tonight. He'll be playing around like 12 minutes or so for that game. So those 12 minutes gonna impact other players with a decrease in minutes. Duke has won the last 29 of 30 games. The only loss in that stretch was against Clemson, 77-71. Duke with 13 straight wins in a row. Second longest active winning streak behind Houston currently. Top of the key for Arizona. They're in trouble, down by 12. A lot of dribbling. Love at the left wing. They attack inside the paint. Jaden Bradley. Bounce pass. Right wing 3 in the air. Arizona got it. Carter Bryant lets one rain from the perimeter. That's a big-time shot downtown from 3. Duke will slow it down. Game script in their favor. Up by 9. Plus 67-point differential to the first 2 rounds in the NCAA tournament. Knipple receives the bounce pass from Sion James. Brings along the double team. Gets the way to Proctor. Now over to Flagg working 1-on-1. Lobs it up over the top. And that is the big fella right on cue. Come on, Malawach with a 2-handed flush. 7 points right now for Malawach. 20 points by Flagg. Just picked up his 4th assist in the night off the lob to Malawach. Arizona's in trouble. Love fires a bullet down low. Visar no good off the mark as Malawach making an impact right now as he was able to alter the miss. Rebound controlled by Knipple. Duke will slow it down. Top of the key, Sion James puts the ball into the hands to Proctor. Proctor gets along one man. Proctor drives, attacks, lob down low. Malawach kick outside. Flagg. No look past the wing. Knipple. Knipple drives, attacks the paint, scores the layup. 60-47. Duke is zipping the ball right now. Con Knipple with 12. Perfect. 5 for 5 from the floor tonight. And Arizona missed the mark of the pass. It's a turnover. Unable to execute a clean pocket pass. And this game starting to slip away right now from the Wildcats. That buzzer beater 3 by Cooper Flagg. That completely changed the momentum shift in this game. Duke with possession. Sion James, bounce pass over to Flagg. Flagg lobs it up over the top once again. Oh, the big fella with a rack attack. Malawach with another 2-hand alley-oop jam. Cooper Flagg, assist number 5. Malawach just like that with 9 points. Yeah, a lot of people are wondering if he could get to just 5.5 and hit the over on that today. Look at him right now. Completely changes everything. Big time guy at the rim you got with a 7'2" big man. Explosive. Rack attack. 15-point lead for Duke as we head to the under 16 media break. This guy is so good. Man, Malawach is just so low-key good. 9 points right now. 4 for 5 shooting. Just the ultimate lob threat. He's got himself a block. He's been locking down dudes, altering shot attempts by Arizona. That number's down to 41% right now as a team. Arizona shooting 47% from 3. Though from 2, they've been shooting worse. Not a good sign for Arizona because they're a really strong 2-point shooting team. But with Malawach out on the floor, he's just forcing miss after miss after miss. 8 made threes, only 6 made twos today. 6 for 17 from 2, while they are 8 for 17 from 3 for Arizona. And Duke shooting the cover off the ball against this Arizona team. 67% for Duke right now, 24 for 36. They're making it look easy. It's just Duke has so much good balance. Duke ranks top 10 in the country in scoring, top 10 in the country in defense, and points scored and points allowed. The efficiency numbers are Duke's number 1 in the nation in offensive efficiency. Duke's number 4 in defensive efficiency. The numbers for Arizona, it's a one-sided team for Arizona. Arizona's ranking top 25 in the nation in points scored, but they're 200 even in the nation in points allowed, and that's the area of concern here for Arizona. It's showing up on the scoreboard right now, 62-47. You got to have some sort of rim protection. It's just not there right now for Arizona. It's kind of shocking because they've been no stranger for the program with 7-foot guys themselves. They got Visar, who's a 7-footer. In the past, they used to have Omar Ballo before he transferred over to Indiana a couple of years ago. He was 7'2". But man, they are really lacking some severe rim protection on how to defend the pick-and-roll offense for Duke. What's good, ACJ? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate everybody for being a part of the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Quick update here. Wow, Arkansas leading Texas Tech 44-33 with under 18 minutes left to play in that game. In this game, we're under 16 minutes left to go. 15-point lead by Duke. Arizona having a lot of issues coming out of halftime here. 14-5, Duke advantage in the second half. I mean, this ball is just popping for Duke. Cooper flagged a no-look pass for 3 by Sion James. Cooper flagged the lob over the top to Malawach. Cooper Flag started off his collegiate career at 17 years old. He reclassified a year earlier for Cooper Flag, and he's this good. Going to be National Player of the Year, looks like, most likely. 25-5 tonight by Cooper Flag. Like, he's by far right now the favorite to win National Player of the Year, overtaking Janai Broome. Janai Broome is quietly just shrunk in the tournament for him. It's not looked good in the tournament so far for Janai Broome. And look at what Cooper Flag's done in the tournament. He's just dominating. Inbound here for Arizona. Arizona's in trouble. Right baseline dribble. Love, runner, connects on it. Puts his team back winning 13. That's only their 7th made 2 of the game right now. Caleb Love's got 16. He's the only player in double figures for Arizona. Everybody else non-existent tonight. 6 points or fewer. It's basically like he's playing 1v5 on the floor tonight in this one as Proctor attacks the key, got it stolen away. Arizona with a steal. Gonna make something here to keep this going as a game. Love on the outside finds his teammate, steps into an open 3. Bricked off the back rim, no good. Missed by Carter Bryant. Deflected out of bounds off Arizona. That's an open 3 there for Arizona. That one hurts because it should be a 10-point game if you can make a target practice shot. You couldn't. Duke with possession. Able to past the half-court pressure. Lob down low. Malawach now covered by Visar. Hook shot. Got it. Always doing everything here in half 2 for the big fella. Come on, Malawach. 15-point lead. Malawach, after just 2 points at halftime, got 9 here in the second half, changing everything. And Cooper Flagg forces the miss. Loose ball on the floor. Knipple tied up with an Arizona player. Possession arrow stays Arizona. Malawach with 11 right now for Duke. 11 points by Malawach, becomes the 4th starter out of 5 in double figures. 20 points by Cooper Flagg, 12 by Knipple, 11 each by Malawach and Sion James. 7-point score by Tyrese Proctor. Arizona gets the inbounds. Visar over to the corner, back over to Visar, rolling down, try to throw down a poster dunk over Malawach, and Malawach picks up the shooting foul. That's going to be his 3rd. Still a good chunk of game left to go. 14:27 left. Got to be careful here. Especially now since Malawach just picked up his 3rd. And the other big guy for Duke, when Gongba has 3. So Gongba will substitute in for Malawach here. So Gongba 2 inches shorter than Malawach or around 3 inches shorter at 6'11". Visar drilled the first one. Second free throw is good by Visar. 64-51. So Malawach gets a breather and a bench here with 3 personal fouls. Gongba with 3 comes in. What's good, Arku? Welcome to the stream. Yup, definitely right there. Cooper Flagg crosses midcourt. Flagg, a lot of pace, floats it up over the top for the other big fella who throws it down. Gongba with a 2-handed flush. Doesn't matter who dunks it. Cooper Flagg doing everything on the floor. Man, based on how this Duke team plays, this team looks like an NBA team. This team legit looks like an NBA team with these no-look lobs by Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg tonight, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Just insane. This kid turned 18 years old in December. Started off the first month of college hoops at the age of 17. Just incredible. 66-51, down to 14 minutes left to go. Arizona attacks inside the paint. They dribble back out to the corner. A lot of dribbling here for the Wildcats. Deep 2 jumper came off the rim short. Gongba collects the defensive rebound off the miss by KJ Lewis. Duke has made their last 19 out of 22 shots. There ain't any slowing down this team tonight. Flagg slides it on top over to Gongba at the right wing perimeter. Sion James bounce pass. Flagg underneath, scores. Up and off the backboard. Last 20 out of 23 shot attempts they have made. Cooper Flagg with 22 tonight. Arizona with possession. Visar puts the ball into the hands to Love. Love at the top working on Proctor. Fired a bullet down low. Broken up by Flagg, out of bounds. Off of Arizona. Turnover. This game's getting sloppy out of reach here for Arizona. Cooper Flagg doing a little bit of everything tonight on the floor. Slipping right past his man. Nobody can match up with Cooper Flagg and a 200th ranked defense in the country, Arizona. Visar will take a seat on the bench. Man, this seems like it's an issue every single year for Arizona. One of the top offenses in the country, but when it comes down to, you got to play defense. That's the thing. They get a pretty good offense, 25th in the nation, but it's not like an Alabama-style offense putting up 90 points per game where they simply outscore opponents. The big fella scores. Gongba and 1 coming up in the line. Chance to go by 20. Just like that for Duke. 70-51. Just total dominance. Going through this bracket like a buzzsaw right now. Didn't really see that energy early on. We have completely seen that energy shift since the Cooper Flagg made 3 at the buzzer. Arkansas, by the way, leads Texas Tech 44-37 with 15 and a half minutes left. This game, we got 13 minutes remaining. Free throw is no good, out of bounds. Deflected off Gillis. Oh, this is just an all-out, just classic game here by Duke. After it was 42-42. Look at the score right now, 70-51. Cooper Flagg will take a seat on the bench with his team up by 19. Standing ovation by the crowd right now here in Newark, New Jersey as Flagg checks out. Arizona crosses midcourt. Arizona 3 for 10 this half, shooting Duke a perfect 9 for 9. A left baseline dribble, the Wildcats score up and off the glass. 17-point game. If you're Duke, you can look on using a lot of clock here currently. Use this to the benefit of your advantage. Up by 17. Left wing perimeter, Knipple. Knipple had it broken up out of bounds off Arizona. It will stay Duke ball. Yeah, Tommy Lloyd not too happy right now on the bench. Inbound Gillis at the top. Over to Gungba around the perimeter. 10 in the shot clock. Handoff Knipple. Knipple off the dribble. Handoff Knipple. Step back jumper deep two. Off the rim, no good. That's the first miss on the 10th shot attempt taken by Duke here to start off half two. Arizona with a corner three. Swoosh. That helps out the cause for the Wildcats. 70-56. Duke crosses midcourt. Number 14, Sion James. Good game by him today. Bounce pass Knipple, top of the key. Knipple off the screen set by Gungba. And we have a travel violation charged to Knipple. So a little bit of momentum right now in this game favoring Arizona a little bit. Down by 14. Let's see if they can creep back in. Arkansas up by 10 over Texas Tech. 49-39. Caleb Love's got 19. Nobody else has been able to put the ball into the net for Arizona. Everybody else with 8 points or fewer. Jumper baseline skidded off the rim. No good. Missed off the mark by Arizona. By Carter Bryant. And Duke now will slow it down. Under 12 minutes left to play. Sion James. 15 in the shot clock. Sends it off to Proctor at the right wing. Proctor puts it on top, back to Cooper Flagg, back on the floor. Flagg with a big game today with 22. Bounce pass, cut off the screen. Proctor open three off the back rim, no good. His defender has slipped in the process. Long rebound controlled here out of the pack for Caleb Love. Visar. Outside over to Bryant, dribbles up. Jumper, 18-footer, missed off the mark, no good. Flagg collects the defensive rebound. Cooper Flagg at 22.6 rebounds, 6 assists tonight as he crosses midcourt. Cooper Flagg. Crossover at the right wing. Flagg drives, attacks, puts up the shot. No good. Malawach there to clean it up for two. 16-point lead for Duke. Forgot to box out the big guy. Malawach with a huge rejection. Not clean though. Gets rolled a shooting foul. That was not on Malawach. That was on the reach and foul charge to Sion James before Malawach came up with a block. We take the timeout on the floor. Under 11 minutes left to go as we reached the under 12 media break here. 72-56. Just a fundamentally sound, excellent game tonight here, played by the Duke Blue Devils. Right down the map. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I mean, what I'm looking at right now, this looks like they're an NBA team. Wiping away their opponent on the floor. 22.6 rebounds, 6 assists by Cooper Flagg. 13 points by Kaman Malawach. 12 points by Con Knipple. 11 by Sion James. 4 guys inside the starting 5, scoring double figures. Just a tremendous game by Duke. Arizona led by Caleb Love with 19. The number 2 scorer, Henry Visar, has 8. Arkansas up against Texas Tech, 49-39 to a TV timeout. And that game has 14 minutes left in it. This game has 10:57 left to go. Yep, this Duke team looks like they're on another level. So we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. Not looking so hot right now for Texas Tech as Arkansas has a 10-point lead, 49-39. Yeah, a really quick recovery there. Winner of this game will take on Alabama, who is red hot earlier today. Mark Sears had 10 threes. Tied the second most threes ever in a single game in the NCAA tournament. So Arizona heading to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots with Caleb Love. First one's good. (51-39) to Arkansas with under 14 minutes left. Free throw number 2 is good here for Caleb Love. 14-point game, Duke with possession. Cooper Flagg on the floor with it. Tyrese Proctor, Sion James, Kaman Malawach, and Mason Gillis, the 5th player on the floor here for Duke. Duke is 14 for 17 shooting in the last 11-plus minutes from the floor. Flagg drives, attacks, low block, floats up the shot, missed off the mark, no good. Visar controls the defensive rebound. Cooper Flagg 8 for 15 shooting tonight from the floor. And we get a foul here away from the ball, charged to Proctor for Duke. So that's Duke's 5th as a team. Arizona with 4. Third personal foul charged to Proctor. Duke just has to be careful with the foul trouble. That's the only thing. 3 personal fouls now by 5 different players. Malawach, Knipple, Proctor, James, and Gungba. Cooper Flagg with only 1 foul tonight. Right baseline dribble, Love, double clutch, and he scores up and in off the backboard. 12-point game right now. Caleb Love with 23, been a one-man show tonight for Arizona. He's the only guy who's scoring in double figures right now for Arizona. Cooper Flagg has it at the top. Screen set by Malawach. Flagg jacks up the 3, and he hits it. Cooper Flagg, bang, bang, contested J in the 3 at the left wing, and he knocks it down. Just so good. 25 points right now for Cooper Flagg. Just elite level, NBA-ready type shots. As Arizona had it altered, missed inside the paint by Malawach, who altered a missed shot attempted by KJ Lewis. Duke with possession, 15-point lead, lob down low, bad decision by Sion James, looking for Flagg, got picked off here by Arizona, quick 3 up the floor, swoosh! Arizona buries a much-needed 3 to draw back win in 12, that's Caleb Love. Caleb Love, 26 points. One-man show. Everybody else scoring single digits for Arizona. Just being out-manhandled. Looking like a 4-on-1 game out there on the floor. 4 guys double digits for Duke. 1 guy just being Caleb Love for Arizona in double figures. Proctor looking to get to double figures. Kick out corner. Gillis open 3. Connects on it. Mason Gillis able to rip down the triple. 9 minutes left to go. Duke by 15 once again. At the low block, missed the mark on the shot right there by Carter Bryant. Going up as there was contact here. And if this is on Malawach, it's going to be... No, it was a clean block. So luckily they're a clean block, so no call with the refs. That was a clean block, and Sion James will take a seat on the bench. Yeah, devastating supporting cast here by Arizona today. Just a one-man show with Caleb Love. Inbound here for Arizona. Caleb Love doing everything possible with 26. Visar slides it over to Love. Love drives downhill. Love right to the cup. He scores up and off the backboard. Plus, there was a foul attached to that, too. He'll shoot 1. Caleb Love ready to go, playing determined tonight. The rest of his team, not so much, though. Blew right past Cooper Flagg in the closeout. That's on Malawach, isn't it? That's going to be his 4th. Got to be careful for the big man now. 4 personal fouls. Next one going to get him done for the game. I would imagine Gungba should be checking back in for the next few minutes. They're going to keep Malawach out there right now. So Malawach will stay on the floor. He just picked up his 4th. Free throw is good. 88-66. So right now, Malawach stays put on the floor currently. He's in deep foul trouble with 4. Cooper Flagg. Edge in the midcourt logo. Cooper Flagg dribbles up, bumped into, and fouled. That's Arizona's 5th as a team. Duke's got 7 as a team right now. Yeah, he had a pretty good look a couple minutes ago, but unable to make that 3 for Proctor. And Proctor stuck with just 7 points. We see the big man switch here as Gungba checks on the floor from Malawach with 4 personal fouls. Flag lost it, turnover. Arizona comes up with a steal off the inbounds. Caleb Love gonna have to do it himself tonight. Drives, attacks the paint. Love got it to go and 1. Chance to pull within 9 right now for Caleb Love. This is a one-man show tonight. Caleb Love doing everything possible. That's on Knipple. That's going to be his 4th. No, check that. He stays with 3. Knipple stays with 3. That was a clean bucket. So 9 and 1 there. Looked like they were going to set up for free throws, but didn't. Arkansas leads Texas Tech 59-43 as Flag got it blocked. Out on the run out. Love up ahead. Caleb Love. No good. Missed off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Loose ball. Scooped up in the corner by Love. Moves out to the top. Visar slides it off to his left. Arizona attacking inside the paint. Big block by Flag, but they clean it up with a 2 and a flush by Visar. It's only an 8-point game. Wow. Arizona showing signs of life here. Henry Visar, second guy to get to double digits with a major jam. He's got 10. This game ain't done just yet. Duke was up at one point by a lot. 19 points. Duke led by 19 points, but Arizona all of a sudden rejuvenated. Starting to flip a switch here, Carly. We'll have a free throw coming up. That is on Knipple, his 4th. Only thing that's not helping Duke right now has been the foul trouble. That's been the issues tonight. We got some serious foul trouble for Duke to go over. Kaman Malawach, 4 personal fouls. Knipple just picked up his 4th. Tyrese Proctor with 3 fouls. Sion James with 3 fouls. Patrick Gungba with 3 fouls. They got a lot of foul trouble right now. That's not helping them out tonight. Cooper Flag, only 1 foul. Cooper Flag has been outstanding. He hit a buzzer beater going into halftime for Cooper Flag. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 9 for 17 shooting by Flag. 13 points by Malawach. Malawach went into halftime with just 2. Sat for most of the first half due to 2 personal fouls in the first half. He's got 13 points right now for Malawach. 11 points in the second half alongside 3 blocks in the game. 12 points by Knipple, 11 points by Sion James. Proctor's got 7. This has been a one-man show tonight for Arizona. Caleb Love, 31 points tonight by Caleb Love. Determined in doing anything possible. 5 for 8 from 3, 9 for 16 from the floor. Number 2 scores Henry Visar for Arizona with 10. He just reached 10 points in the slam dunk. If you're new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Arkansas leads Texas Tech 61-45. Woof. What in the world happened to Texas Tech tonight? Getting absolutely punked in that game. What's good, Tucson Red Coin? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it for being a part of the stream. Arizona 16 for 18 on free throws. Duke hasn't gone to the free throw line much tonight, just 6 for 9. Duke is tripling up Arizona in total assists, 18-6. This is by far crazy that this game is still within reach for Arizona, only down by 8. Reason why it's within reach is because Duke's got a lot of foul trouble issues right now. 7:47 left to go. Flagrant foul charged at Jaden Bradley of Arizona, according to the officials, as they looked at the monitor during the timeout. Huh. So we're waiting here, possession for this basketball coming up. Yeah, this ain't done just yet. They were down by 19 points, able to get it back, win an 8. Here's the and one. So Visar will head to the free throw line and shoot the and one free throw. So he went up for the putback dunk, got fouled. The free throw is good by Visar. 78-71. Jaden Bradley. Oh yeah, some heavy contact between him and Knipple. The back end of this play. Knipple, 92% free throw shooter at the line, and he makes the free throw. So that's good. That's a really tough call going against Arizona there. Second shot here by Knipple. I mean, if you're the referee, you got to let that play on. As both of the guys were kind of jostling back and forth or so. That's a tough call going against Arizona. So instead of what would have got them to an 8-point game, it's a 9-point game since Knipple made both of the free throws. Back to action here. Inbound goes to Duke. Right to left on the floor for Duke. Cooper Flag crosses midcourt, puts the ball into the hands of Sion James. James at the edge in the midcourt logo. Bounce pass, right wing perimeter to Flag. Lobs it over to Gungba. Gungba up fake, able to sneak his way right past one defender. And he shoves it through for the two-handed flush. That was a major mismatch. Caleb Love down low is the defender working on a 6'11 big man with Gungba. That is way too easy there. Arizona just out of place defensively. Jumper bounces in. That is good by Arizona players hitting the deck here. Bowing after the ball went through the cylinder. Jaden Bradley just made the two. 82-73. He's got 8 points tonight here for Bradley. Duke with possession. Under 7 minutes left to go. Sion James, edge of the midcourt logo. James towards his left, bounce pass off to Knipple. Knipple, we got players tangled up away from the play. And an offensive foul charge to Gungba. Turnover by Duke. What in the world was that for there by Gungba? Gungba trying to set a random screen when the basketball is not even going his way. He got jammed in between a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right next to Visar. And one other player for Arizona, Visar, trying to get around that, slammed right into Gungba. Gungba got called for the offensive foul. Sheesh. There was no reason to do that. That wasn't even close to where the basketball was, and you were setting a screen well away from the ball. Man, this game is really ramped up in the physicality right now. Duke's got some major foul issues. This game ain't over just yet. Duke's got some huge foul issues. Still got a long way left to go. Foul trouble looks like this tonight here. 4 personal fouls each by Malawach, Knipple, and now Gungba. 3 personal fouls by Proctor and James. So for Duke, that is 5 guys who's in deep foul trouble. Arizona foul trouble. 4 personal fouls each by Jaden Bradley and Toby Awaka. Once we finish up this game, we might not even see enough players on the floor based on this rate. This is getting to be ridiculous. We've got to review every 3-4 minutes in this game. Gotta let these guys play on. $61-50. Arkansas leads Texas Tech with 8:12 left to play. This would be pretty embarrassing if this game lasts longer than Arkansas Texas Tech. Free throws here. It's going to be 1-1 bonus for Visar. If you're doing a stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And check that. They were setting him up on a 1-on-1 and instead, no. Inbound then to Arizona. They were setting Arizona up at the free throw line and they didn't give Visar the 1-on-1 bonus, and Visar missed a shot down low at the rim. Goes back over to Duke, and Visar picks up a loose ball foul. Yeah, this is insane. Like, I gotta get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for work. This is insanely late this game is going. Past midnight my time right now. Seems like there's a clock stoppage every, like, 10 seconds. So this is going to send a 1-on-1 bonus to the line here. First one is good by Duke. That is Gungba, who just buried the free throw. 75% free throw shooter this season for Patrick Gungba. Second one's good. Duke by 11. Got a substitution here for Arizona. 9 comes in for 4. Carter Bryant replaces Trey Townsend. Arizona down by 11 with possession. 6.5 left to go. Top of the key with Jaden Bradley. Awaka and Bradley both with 4. Bradley drives, attacks the paint, lob over the top and thrown down by Visar with a right-handed stuff. It's a 9-point game here, folks. Henry Visar coming along. He's got 13. Bradley with his 4th assist in the night. Cooper Flag drives, attacks, downhill to the rim. Gets fouled. That's number 7 charge to Arizona. Cooper Flag in a bonus. Man, this is just getting really, really choppy with these whistles as of late. .604 left. Cooper Flag to the free throw line. They're going to give him 2 shots on this. Say that it was on the shot, according to the refs. First one is good. Wow, that clearly looked like it was on the floor. So they are giving Cooper Flag the 2 shots. 9 follows by Duke in the second half. 7 by Arizona. Second free throw is good. Arizona down by 11, left to right on the floor with possession. Caleb Love draws the double team at the left wing. Bounce pass over to his right to Bradley. Jaden Bradley, right baseline dribble, puts up the shot and draws contact in the foul. That is on Gungba. That's going to be his 5th. So Patrick Gungba has fouled out of this game with still 5:50 left to go. Wow, this game is not over. Patrick Gungba, backup big man, just fouled out. Finishes with 8 points tonight. So Malawach, he's got 4 fouls, comes back in to replace Gungba. This game ain't over just yet. Duke with some severe foul issues right now. First free throw is good by Jaden Bradley. Whoever wins this game will take on Alabama on Saturday. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win. Type it in. Smash the thumbs up if you guys enjoy the stream. Smash the like. Hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well. Seems like that every single possession keeps on being a foul right now in this game. 5:50 left to go. Inbound goes over to Duke. Cooper Flag in the backcourt. He crosses midcourt. Flag at the top of the key. Flag looking to get it away. He does, into the hands of Sion James. James slides it over to Flag. 15 on the shot clock. 5:35 of the game clock. Flag on top finds Malawach playing with 4 personal fouls. Out to the right wing to James. Moves it off to Kneppel, also with 4 fouls. Kneppel drives, attacks, no good. Missed the layup. Off the reach of Malawach, here goes Arizona running the floor. Huge rejection by Cooper Flagg. Oh, baby. Cooper Flagg swats that ball like a volleyball right to the front row of the seats behind the stanchion. Holy smokes. Third block in the night by Cooper Flagg. He's got 27 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, and now 3 blocks. Inbound for Arizona. Visar moves on top. Love launches a 3. Halfway down, rattled out. Rebound ripped away by Malawach. Duke with possession. Approaching the 5-minute mark left to go as Sion James slows it down. 9-point advantage here for the Blue Devils. On top over to Cooper Flagg. Flagg, 15 on the shot clock, dribbles up to the elbow, rises for the jumper, deep 2, rolls around the rim and out. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Visar for Arizona. Still within reach right now for Arizona, running the floor by the defense, and they shove it through with a 2-handed flush. It's only a 7-point game. Caleb Love, 33 points tonight. Inbound in the backcourt for Duke. It ain't over till it's over here. 4.5 left to go. Cooper Flagg crosses midcourt. And Duke will burn a timeout. 4:31 left to play. Caleb Love, driven, determined, does not want to lose to Duke. It's a one-man show tonight for Arizona. Caleb Love with a humongous game with 33 on 10 for 18 shooting. As we take the timeout. Yeah, Proctor's been very, very silent today. Hasn't got many touches at all within the last 10 minutes or so. 27 points by Cooper Flagg, 14 by Knipple, 13 by Malawach, 11 points by James. Proctor's got 7. Gungba followed out with 8. Caleb Love, 245 points in the NCAA tournament. That is the most of all active players currently, over Mark Sears and RJ Davis. 33 points tonight for Caleb Love. Duke gets the inbound to the backcourt. Sion James on the floor with Con Knipple. Come on, Malawach, Cooper Flagg, and there's Proctor on the floor. Proctor has it here at the top. Proctor at the right wing, slides it over to Flagg. Outside to the near side corner. The 3, swoosh! That is good by Sion James from downtown. 10-point lead right now for Duke. James with 14 tonight. Left to right on the floor with Arizona. Bradley. Around the perimeter, Love lobs it over to Bradley once again. Inside the key here for Arizona. They put up a tough shot, bouncing off the rim 3 times, and it bounces in for the Wildcats. And that's good. KJ Lewis was the one who got that shot to drop. 89-81. Cooper Flagg. Hand off to James. Edge of the midcourt logo here. Sion James towards his left. Bounce past Proctor outside. James over to Flagg at the right wing. Flagg, 14 on the shot clock, finds James at the top. James dribbles, drives, downhill, lost the handle. The basketball turns it over. Arizona up the floor looking to attack, and we get a foul charge to Cooper Flagg in transition. Arizona will shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line. Man, John Shire ticked off about that call right now. Whoa. That should have been a turnover. That basketball was off the shoe of Carter Bryant, off the dribble and transition out of bounds, and the referees instead rolled it a foul charge to Cooper Flagg out in transition. I mean, he clearly dribbled that ball off his shoe, and when the whistle blew, instead the officials ruled it a foul charge to Flagg. That's a critical call in the game. 2 free throws coming up by Arizona after the media timeout with 3:22 left. So Carter Bryant for Arizona will have 2 free throws coming up in the double bonus. That's a critical call. What's good, Mylene? Welcome in. Karen, thanks for joining in. Yep, so this is the last half. So they do college basketball by halves. So this is the last half here. Welcome in, Prod Lil Breezy on the stream. Easton, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys like to win this one tonight here? Type it in. Arizona or Duke. And if you enjoy the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Right now in the timeout, I'd like to let you guys know about my channel sponsor here, BetUS, where you can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A-plus rated sports book, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. BetUS is where you can bet on your favorite sports teams, sporting events, and players, and also for new sports bettors who go to the BetUS website, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video and pinned into the chat to get started, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. So check out my new sponsor on the channel, BetUS. The link is in the description of the video, pinned in the chat to get started, the QR code at the corner. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Man, really good game here. It was a 19-point lead at one point, down to 8. Just going to check up on Arkansas, Texas Tech. Arkansas leads by 10. That game's at the same point that this game is. 3:21 remaining in that game. This game's got 3:22 left. 69-59 Arkansas. Cooper Flagg, 27.6 rebounds, 7 assists. Way over the limit for fouls with 10 plus for Duke in the second half. Arizona with 8. Arizona's going to have 2 free throws. Cooper Flagg picked up his second personal foul right before the media timeout. 2 timeouts for each of these teams remaining. Arizona 2 shots, 68% free throw shooter with Carter Bryant. It's a freshman out of Riverside, California, number 20 ranked recruit in the class of 2024. First one's good. Hey, what's good? Welcome in. Second free throw is good. 89-83. All of a sudden, just a 6-point game right now. Flagg gets the inbound over to Knipple. Some full court pressure being displayed here by Arizona in the backcourt. Proctor crosses midcourt with it. Proctor going to slow down the tempo. Finds Sion James around the perimeter. 18 in the shot clock, down to 3:10 left to go. Top of the key with Flagg. Flagg. Switched here, defended by Caleb Love, 1-on-1. Moves it off to his left. Proctor, catch and fire 3. That is well off the mark, no good. Didn't even hit rim. It hit the bottom left part of the backboard on a terrible missed 3 there by Proctor. Arizona off the rebound. Crossover. Love outside finds Bradley. Into the hands to Caleb Love. Love towards his left around the perimeter. Love jacks up the 3. Partially blocked up in the air. Duke has it right back. And Duke once again will slow it down. They lead by 6. They got the basketball. Malawach got a piece of that ball off the attempted 3 by Caleb Love. Sion James sends it over to Flagg. Down to 2:20 left to play. Flagg towards his left off the roll down. Malawach, one dribble. Double teamed outside. Finds Flagg. 6 in the shot clock. Jab step. Dribbles up inside the key. Flagg. Turn around. Lobs it up over the top. Malawach couldn't finish. Missed the alley-oop jam. And Knipple soared up for the rebound. Got knocked into and fouled. This will be 1-1 coming up here at the free throw line by Knipple. Great hustle play there by Knipple. Soaring up for the offensive rebound. Got tangled up and ripped down by number 5 of Arizona, KJ Lewis. There'll be free throws here. 1-1 in the bonus for Knipple. An excellent free throw shooter at 92% this season. First one is good. Championship level plays. Knipple soaring up there for the rebound. That was one big one. Second free throw is good. 91-83 Duke. 2:10 left to play. Arizona with the ball. Got some deep foul trouble for Arizona as well. Bradley, Lewis, and Awaka all with 4 each. Love dribbles up, mid-block. Shovels it out left corner. Catch and fire. 3 Arizona. Swoosh. Bang, bang from downtown. Carter Bryant lets it rain for the perimeter. It's a 5-point game right now. 1:52 left to go. And we will also have a timeout taken on the floor by Arizona. Down to 1 timeout remaining for the Wildcats. What a game. Arizona playing one heck of a game here. Going up against the number 1 pick team in the field to win the chip, being Duke. Wow. Look at this score right now. Arkansas 69, Texas Tech 66. Texas Tech, who was nowhere to be found in this game, has finally awoken somehow. 1:55 remaining in their game. We're basically at the same time. Arkansas, a 16-point lead has dwindled down to 3. This game, a 19-point lead by Duke has dwindled down to 5. What's good? Felix, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. 1:52 left to go in this game. Arkansas, Texas Tech, 1:55 remaining in their game. Inbound to the backcourt. Duke with it as we come back to action. Knipple sends it over to Proctor. A bit across midcourt right now. Sion James slows it down. Puts the ball into the hands to Knipple. On the outside finds James once again. Sion James around the perimeter. 12 on the shot clock. And flag got pushed down and fouled. That's a terrible Arizona foul. That's number 10. That's number 10 as a team for Arizona. That's an awful, awful foul. That's on Lewis. Pushes Cooper Flag from behind, and he's done. KJ Lewis has just fouled out. Really, really bad foul there. Charge to KJ Lewis. Cooper Flag will shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line for Duke with 1:33 left. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell as well. Appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight as we got 200 plus watching. You guys, the real legends, MVPs out here in the stream. Arkansas just buried a 3. 72-66 Arkansas, 1:15 left. Cooper Flag 2 shots here. First one's good. 92-86. %83 this season. Perfect. 7 for 7. Make it 8 for 8. Right down the middle by Cooper Flag. 93-86 Duke. Automatic in this game for Cooper Flag. Arizona. Dribbling baseline, drew the double team. Malawach and Flag there to defend. Now down low, Visar, follow away, tough shot off the glass, no good. Altered by Malawach as Malawach controls the defensive rebound. Duke with it. 1:10 left to go. Blue Devils going to slow it down with possession. 20 in the shot clock. 1:06 left to go in the game clock. Cooper Flag controlling tempo right here. One big shot could very well be the dagger tonight. Flag. Guarded by Del Orso around the perimeter in a mismatch. Flag dribbles, drives right down the lane inside, takes it to the rim, no good, missed it, tipped up. New 20 in the shot clock, offensive rebound, controlled by Duke by Sion James. Flag at the wing, and we'll have Arizona here They give this here with a foul. I believe so. 44.5 seconds remaining. Yup, they gave a foul. Cooper Flag, 2 shots here in a double bonus. No good, missed the first one. That's a big miss free throw there by Cooper Flag. Allows the door to stay open for Arizona potentially. 93-86. One more free throw here at the line for flag. And it's good. Right down the middle. 8-point lead by Duke. Arizona, 44.5 seconds left to go. Inbound here for Arizona. Winner will take on Alabama. Caleb Love almost lost the handle. Got it back. Love drives right on James. Downhill to the cup. Scores the open layup. 33.5 seconds left. Really appreciate you guys for joining in, being a part of the stream tonight. Flag the inbound passer in the backcourt. Sends it off to Knipple. Knipple, 32. Proctor crosses midcourt. Sion James, 29 seconds remaining. Duke playing keep away right now. And Arizona has to give another personal foul. Two more shots here coming up in the double bonus. We got here. Coming up for Duke. This will be Sion James. 26.6 seconds left. Hey, we still got Arkansas, the 10 seed, if they can pick up the win there. Also, Ole Miss. Tomorrow, Ole Miss. I think they're capable of pulling off the upset over Michigan State tomorrow. Sion James, first free throw is good. 7-point lead by Duke. Man, Arizona gave Duke a battle, though. Resilient tonight. They were down by 19 at one point for the Wildcats. Second free throw, good. 96-88. 25 seconds left to go. Arizona down low, and they put it up. They score. Up and in off the glass. 6-point game. 20 seconds remaining. Timeout taken on the floor by Arizona. They're out of timeouts. Duke with 2 timeouts left. We'll keep it here right now. 20 seconds left to go. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Really appreciate everybody for joining in, being a part here on the channel tonight. Arkansas leads Texas Tech 72-69. 27 seconds left to go in that game. I'm hoping to be back live for both of the Elite 8 games, Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow, probably have one stream. I got a busy day for tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. It's usually 8 to 4 every single day, working full time. So usually, when I do my college broadcasts, I work for a couple D1s for colleges, a couple D3s as well. It's usually 90-hour work days for me. But yeah, tomorrow I got a really busy day for myself. I actually have 2 broadcasts I have to do for college softball tomorrow at 3 and 5. So I'm probably not going to be back in time for 7 or so. So I'm not sure what game I'll be covering tomorrow, but I'm leaning probably towards Michigan against Auburn tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, thanks so much everybody for joining in. Really appreciate it for finding my channel tonight. Duke tonight, 60% shooting from the floor. 33 for 55, 11 for 19 from 3, 19 for 23 at the free throw line at 83%. Usually those numbers, you pick up wins all the time with those numbers. This game today, though, Arizona resilient right there. Right there with Duke, down by just 6. 96-90, Duke will have the basketball with 20 seconds left. Inbound in the backcourt, it goes to Knipple. Knipple double-teamed in the backcourt here. And Arizona gives a foul with 18 seconds. So Con Knipple, a 92% free throw shooter, will head to the free throw line with 18 seconds. Score update. Texas Tech just tied the game against Arkansas with a 3. 72-72 with 9 seconds left to go. That's insane. March Madness alert. Texas Tech has just tied it up against Arkansas. Big props to Arizona tonight here. They were down by 19 points. Big props over to Texas Tech. They were down by 16 points and have just tied it up against Arkansas. Knipple, first free throw is good. If you like Duke basketball, feel free to join in on Saturday. I'm hoping to be back live for Duke against Alabama. Second free throw is good by Knipple. 98-90, 18 seconds left to go. Arizona with the ball. They're out of timeouts, jacking up a 3. Top of the key, they drill it with Jaden Bradley. 12 seconds left to go. 5-point game right now. Duke has to get the inbound in their backcourt. 12 seconds left inbound. Knipple, double team, 10, 9, 9.2. As he gets fouled back to the free throw line. 2 more by Knipple, chance to get to 100. Man, this game was choppy. Really choppy tonight. This game lasted around a half an hour after my bedtime. I usually go to bed around midnight. Right now it's 12:26 a.m. I'm from Mass, so I'm on the East Coast, up in Massachusetts. First free throw is good by Knipple. Man, he cannot miss. I'm prepared to put in 100 right here with him on the scoreboard. Knipple, 19 points, 7 for 8 tonight at the free throw line, 90.8% in the tournament. There's 100. So Knipple makes them both 100-93, 9 seconds left. Arizona gets the inbounds. They jack up a quick three off the back rim, no good, missed by Arizona. Second chance of the three, no good off the front rim. On the bounce, and this game is over. 100-93, the final score. The first time ever in NCAA tournament I believe I've ever had back-to-back streams that I've covered that both of the teams reached triple digits on the scoreboard. I covered the Alabama game from earlier tonight. What a game here as we go final. Duke advances to the Elite Eight for the third time in the last 4 years. Cooper Flagg, an outstanding game tonight. 30 points, 9 for 19 shooting, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. As Duke and Alabama grab the popcorn for that game. Alabama won against BYU 113-88 in the first game tonight. Duke took down Arizona here 100-93. What a game. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Appreciate you guys for stopping on by, being a part of the stream as we reached over 250 plus. You guys, the real legends, MVPs out here on the channel. We're going to wrap up. We will close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams here. We got Jason, Bradley, Warren, Kelly, I Am Ghost, and Naja Player, Asia, Ice Ice Baby, Katie, Ogie, SGA Sports Talk, Lonely Satellite, Michael, John, Norma, Jonathan, Guido, and Mark. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your late Thursday night into Friday here. I'll probably be back live sometime. I'm not sure for what game tomorrow. Just one stream tomorrow because I got a really, really busy day tomorrow. But I'm not sure if it's going to be a 7 or a 9 o'clock game. But I'm leaning towards Michigan-Auburn around 9:40 tomorrow night since I'm out for a good chunk of the day tomorrow throughout the day. But I'm also hoping to be back for the Elite 8 games on Saturday and Sunday. Feel free to join me in. This Duke-Alabama game is going to be absolute fire on Saturday in the Elite 8. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night here, folks. Duke wins 193 over Arizona. Enjoy the rest of your night.